Hello.
Hi, Sulpacio. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good indeed. It's lovely to see you.
Yes, thank you for calling. Sorry about the mix up on the time there.
Well, that's not your fault, is it? That's just the way it goes. We don't mind about that kind of thing. This is about music, not about time.
That's right.
Well, there you go. We don't worry about time when it comes to music. We just worry about the music. That's all there is to it. So,
Of course.
well, it's great to be seeing you. You're in California then.
I am. I am. But let me ask you, should I be able to see you or no?
I usually don't do video because I'm not as pretty as you.
But you can see me.
I can see you, and you look absolutely great. And
Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank
but
you.
I'm a DJ that does the breakfast show, so you can imagine what I look like this time of night. So yeah.
Okay, good. But yes, I am in California. It's a little warm today. Our weather has been just not in a bad way, but slightly insane.
Mm,
At high noon, it's like 90 degrees. So
well,
it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's hard to sleep at night, but I
yeah.
can't complain. I cannot complain.
Well, it's always sunny in California, so there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's good. But all you have to imagine is my listeners say I have a wonderful face for radio, so you get the idea.
Yes.
Do you mind if I start throwing a few questions your way? Is that okay?
No problem.
Okay. Well, the first thing I was going to talk to you about is your visit soon with MusicConnex. I'd love to hear more from you about that event and how that feels for you and what you're going to do and all that kind of thing, without giving away any secrets, of course.
Yes, I'm really really excited. It's going to be my first time there in the UK, so it's almost like a vacation. But to go there and perform songs from my debut EP is actually what I'm going to be doing, and a sneak peek of a tune from my upcoming release, which we're slated for a September release, but I'm putting together an awesome set of songs that we all know and love, and it's
Wonderful.
it's just a great opportunity for me as an independent artist. I put myself out there last year without any expectations. I'm just a lover and creator of music, so I said, I'm just going to put it out. Let's see what happens, and it just took off. So here we are a year later, and they're asking me to come perform with Algebra and Gwendolyn Collins, and I'm just so excited. So I'm putting
Well,
together a super hot set. I think you guys are going to all love it. I think it's going to be awesome.
well, we think it's going to be awesome as well, and we're excited too. So that's going to be absolutely fabulous. And you see, we were watching you on the independent chart last year because you sort of went up the independent chart and you hit number one there. You were number one for quite some time, and then you did an interview with Taxman here,
Yes,
and
yes.
we broadcast the independent show, so Taxman is one of the DJs that we broadcast on our station, you see. So we've been watching what you've been doing, and very excited for you. It's been a great journey, really, hasn't it?
Oh man, and Taxman, he is the best. Yeah, my single "Should I Stay" was at number one for almost 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks,
Yeah.
and then the remix came out, and it had shot to number one for about 3 or 4 weeks. And that again, that's the "Should I Stay" remix. So I mean, I'm almost like, I can't believe it. But yes, it's a great opportunity for me. Especially again, I keep stressing it, as an independent artist, it's really hard. There's millions and millions of artists out there, and when your music cuts through and reaches the masses, uh, that's when it counts, in
Yeah.
my opinion, and that's when it really feels good, because it wasn't about the video or me dancing or my cute dress. It was strictly the music, and that's what I do it for.
Mm. It was fantastic, and I always know when Taxman's excited about a tune because he says, "And we do like this one." That's how he says it.
Yes.
It's a little bit cooler than that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful to see you there in the chart and so on, and we're really excited. We're going to come to the London MusicConnex because I mean you're going to France, aren't you? You're in Paris, and then you've got 3 other dates here in the UK. It's like a mini sort of UK tour, so that'd be fabulous, you know.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. It started out as the one show in London, which I was over the top excited about, and they contacted me to do 3 more, and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course. But I just so excited. Like you must imagine, it's very exciting for me.
Well, you know, that's great, and we've also got we've got a couple of DJs in Paris as well that broadcast through us. So we'll give them a shout for the Paris one and see if we can get them along to come and see you as well. So
please do. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be absolutely lovely. And like I said, we'll be there in the London one, and hopefully we'll come up and say hi.
Yes.
And the Breakfast Show crew will be there to support you and come and listen. So that'd be great.
I appreciate that. I can't wait to see you.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll probably look better then because I'd you know I won't have been in the studio all day, if you know what I mean. So,
okay.
That's great. Can I ask you some questions going back a little bit, if that's okay?
Sure.
Can I ask you how you came to music? Did music find you? Did you find music? Was it a young age? Was it family influences? How did that all come about?
I was definitely influenced from family. My father is a musician, and just growing up, hearing him play, going to gigs with him, with a local band that he played with, and once I got older, I just have always really enjoyed music. My mother always played some of the greatest tunes, you know, old school, and I grew up just really listening to good quality music. But as a young adult, I just had this affinity for songwriting, and I moved to Los Angeles and started a group, and from there I just fell in love with the game, with the industry. It's a tough industry, you know, because it's not always about the talent, but I just continued to write and record and write and record. Just that's what I spent a lot of my early career doing. And it wasn't until maybe, last year I finally decided to release something as a solo artist. Yeah. But, you know, I took some time off, but got back in the swing performing maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and then I just released the debut EP, again, as I mentioned, without any expectations, and it just took off from there. But as far as early in my career, I was always a songwriter. You know, being an artist wasn't always at the top of the list, but, you know, I write and create, and I'm able to perform them. And being in the studio actually is my favorite. I love recording. I love writing, producing, and recording. And then, you know, so once I put the CD out, it was like, oh my gosh, you know, it's great. It's great. So from there, I realized this is what I'm supposed to do. I had always thought I would have reached or gained more exposure earlier in my career, but, you know, it's never time until it's the right time. So, again, started out songwriting for me.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That's absolutely lovely and such a, you know, such a personal story, and I really appreciate that you're sharing that. Absolutely great, because I hadn't actually seen you on stage. I've only heard your tunes before that. So, you know, I wanted to see who I was interviewing and what the sort of things you were up to. So there you go. You look great.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, I get on that stage and my jam. Once my band is jamming and rocking, man, we're in a zone up there. So that's what I really truly enjoy, is just really articulating my songs and giving you guys a good vibe. So
there you go.
Can't wait.
Wonderful. I got one more question for you, if that's okay.
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 No problem.
Every time I see a picture of you, you have your hair different. And now I've got you on video, and it's different again.
Yes, yes. Yes, I won't say that I get bored with the same look, but I generally like to change up. I don't know, it's almost like you wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning, what kind of mood am I in? You know, is it the full look? Do I want to put on a hat? Do I want to slick it down? So, yeah, that's me. I generally do switch my hair up a lot. It's fun though. You can't be a girl if you're not prepping and switching up your looks. That's what we enjoy doing.
Well, you know, you have this amazing blonde look on your Skype there,
Yes.
the picture there, and on your website it's straighter and more sort of in the brown department. And
Yes.
you know, it's just I just noticed that you do a lot with your hair, even on stage. You know,
Yes.
you were very different. I've seen you with a hat, seen you without. You know, and I just
Yes.
had to ask the question. You know, it always looks
Yes,
fabulous.
Thank you so much. It just depends on what mood I'm in at the time, as far as what look I'm going for that particular day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Thank you for sharing that. It was a bit of a cheeky question, and thank you. It was lovely, fabulous. And the last thing really is to tell our listeners where to find you, about your website, which is fantastic, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of social media stuff, because I'm sure that they're going to want to find out more about you.
Yes, please do. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram at Sulpacio Jones. That's SULPACIOJONES, as well as the website www.sulpaciojones.com, where you'll find latest news, tour dates, new music, and all the good juicy SJ-isms.
Sounds good to me. SJ-ism, Sulpacio Jones. Yeah, that's great. I like the logo with the SJ in, by the way. That's very good. And
thank you.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
And also, where's the best place for them to go to buy your music, would you say, online?
So, yes, my debut EP is actually on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also get my remix EP, which I just released earlier in August, as well as the debut on Bandcamp.
Wonderful.
So, and also, Bandcamp was the very first site that I actually posted my music on, which brings me to where we are today. So Bandcamp, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Bandcamp. I had never even heard of that particular site.
Mm-hmm.
A producer friend told me to put the debut EP on that site, and here we are today. But anyway, I went somewhere else with it. But the point is, yes, Bandcamp and iTunes is where you can find my music. As well as I realize it's on Amazon, Rhapsody. It's on a lot of different
So
mediums.
basically all the big ones, basically, yeah, which is great. Well, that's wonderful. So that means pretty much wherever most people go, they'll find you, which is what we want. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
I've got to say thank you so much for your time today, and it's just been wonderful speaking to you. Really, really enjoyed it. And, you know, I like interviews that are more like a couple of friends chatting, you know, and it's been a lot like that today.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you when I get there. It's coming up, so I'm getting so pumped up right now.
It's 2 and a bit weeks, isn't it, when you're coming over? I mean, it's not very long at all, so...
Right, maybe 3 weeks at most. So, I'm rehearsing and I'm getting ready, and I'll be there soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you when you get to the UK. And the feature will be going out very soon because we're doing it ahead of the gig. So we want to do a week where we feature all of the people at the gig, and then later on we're going to do a larger feature on each of you, which will last a week. So,
woo! Yeah. That is great. And now make sure you check out Bandcamp for the latest release as well. It was my fun interim project, so there may be a few tunes on there that could fit the format of what you want to play along with the debut EP. So make sure you check those out.
Well, we're talking to your people on the ground here in the UK, the MusicConnex people, about your tunes anyway at the moment. So, you know, for the newer bits, and we've already got plenty. So yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to coming and seeing you live. And
okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.